They couldn't charge you with murder if they didn't have the body. So it's basically like that. If you don't have a body, you can't charge nobody for murder. You may see like evidence of blood or whatever. You can be, suspicious of that, but you can't charge that person. So it's just like the same as this. No weapon, no charge. But they done that because he was a young black man in the area that they claim they found him, where he was at or whatever. So I think this is a bunch of BS, and it's time to bring him home.
Hi guys, welcome back to the show. It is your girl Cadillac, and today I am here with Mary. Mary, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am the auntie of Cadillac right here.
The old school Cadillac.
The old school Cadillac.
All right. So, the reason I got Mary on the show with us today is because she was here from the beginning when this whole ordeal went down. She was the one that was telling me, oh, y'all spending a little bit too much time together. Y'all gonna just hate each other because y'all was always together. But she was also there when he actually ended up getting convicted of this crime. And so she's been there a long time and knows the ins and outs of this case. So I just brought her on to bring a few points, to the forefront. All right, Mary, you can take it over. Anything that you want to share with everybody?
Well, some of it, what I was talking about is that, it's two sides to every story. And basically, Marchello's story wasn't being heard. It was like the police wasn't even paying attention to what he was saying. And, usually around election years and stuff like that, they seem to try to make an example out of people. They have a point system. According to the point system, he should have been out of jail a long time ago. And, and it's not fair that he's still in there. People that has committed murder has got out of jail. And the thing is that, like the gun issue and stuff like that. So I'm still trying to understand, how could you be convicted of a weapon if you don't have a weapon? And he was convicted of a weapon. And his legal representation was against him. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like that the lawyer was fighting for him. This lawyer was fighting against him. And, usually when they feel like you come from a poor family or you don't have like those family members there that's supporting you, they feel nobody care wash your day. And the thing is that it's, I know it has to be someone out there that can actually look at this case and see all of the things that went wrong in this case. Just like I say, even like the weapon charge, they claim that they have no weapon, no fingerprint, but how can you charge someone with a weapon? Mm. And then they study, it's like they're trying to keep him there instead of letting him go. And I think it's ridiculous that so many young black men was illegally convicted. But we just don't have enough people out here to try to help these boys come out of jail. We have enough, scientists, science and stuff like that, that they can, use this to try to get these young black boys home. Mm. And I think it's totally ridiculous. I do a lot of research and everything like that. So it's just a lot of things that was hit on that, he shouldn't be there.
So, okay, so the weapon that they alleged that he had was never found. They said they never found it. So how do you think that could be? And how does it end up that they charge him with this weapon if they never found it? That's
what I just said. Those charges should have never been brought about. Because usually you cannot, now they it's different, but it's just like years ago, they couldn't charge you with if they didn't have the body. So it's basically like that. If you don't have a body, you can't charge nobody for murder. You may see like evidence of blood or whatever. You can be, suspicious of that, but you can't charge that person. So it's just like the same as this. No weapon, no charge. But they done that because he was a young black man in the area that they claim they found him, where he was at or whatever. So I think this is a bunch of BS, and it's time to bring him home.
Because without the weapon, it was like 3 times. He would have got 3 times less time on his charge.
Without the weekend, he wasn't supposed to get nothing.
He wasn't supposed to get nothing. But
the people that they say, first of all, that he kidnapped or whatever. These people was
robbed.
No, they was crackheads. That's what they were. I'm serious. In the area and where they were, apparent to where they was kidnapped from, they was in a heavily drug area.
Yeah.
So the police didn't stop to think that, okay, well, they may be lying. So, and then if they was telling the truth about what happened, then why didn't they show up at court? And then they didn't even hardly remember what they said, and he was convicted off of that. The evidence is like looking through water, because there was nothing there. And just like I say, this is what they do. I have a brother that's going through this right now. He done been in jail almost 40 years. Going through.
Does he have life, or how long he got?
He was supposed to have 60 years from raping a white woman. The time that this woman was supposed to be raped, he was on the phone with us because it was Christmas. And the thing is that it seems like we have to get together.
I think
and stop letting these folks
that it happens because they believe in this court system. They believe in justice.
The court system is full of crap, and they need to fix it. It does. The court system don't work toward African Americans. The court system work toward the white folks. They will go and kill somebody, and they may not do no time.
Oh yeah.
But if you go in the store and you just rob somebody, you get more time than them.
Yeah.
And it's not fair. The system should not be randomly colored. It's supposed to work for all of us. And it doesn't. If anybody looks at the point system that's out here, they will see
they outscored his point. So
now
how is that possible that they can give him more than what his points added up to?
Because most likely that judge was probably running for a higher position or something like that. It was making an example out of him. Then the area that he was in, it was the Paramore area. In that area, it's supposed to be, poverty, and you have most poor black people in that area. It's a lot of drugs infested area. But see, what they don't realize, just because you may live in that area because the situation at hand does not mean that you that person that's out there robbing and stealing or whatever.
So would it have been likely for a couple of white guys to be in the Paramore area?
And yeah, if they was over there, well, yes, because the Parliament House is over there. Club, a bar, and a hotel. And drugs. They sell drugs in there. So the thing is that all different.
Oh, I ain't never heard there's no drugs in the Parliament House.
Yes, baby. They have drugs and all that stuff that bees in that place. I never been there, but I know people that still go there. I do socialize with. But the thing is that in the Parliament House, there's a hotel, there's a club, and they sell drugs in there. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is
I
that
never knew. But they
they
said
can
that
have
they
all
had
different
no,
colors in there. People can
so
go
now
there. So,
it's,
and it can be all shape, color, creed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All of that is a mixture in there. And and the thing is that it's a kind of club that you walk in there smoking a blunt. It's not like they care.
so the club brings outside people from outside areas to that neighborhood. The neighborhood
you don't have to
drug
be,
infested.
look, you don't have to be living in that area. Most people that's like, you know, go out and party that's gay, they're gonna go to a club that they can party with that's other people like them.